one thing that rich people know about life that most poor people don't. And I say this as somebody who grew up pretty much struggling financially, watching my parents struggle financially, spending our entire lives practically, at least my entire childhood, in a family that had to work really hard, where my parents were both working two jobs. You probably grew up in the same thing. And it's really not until you reach a level where you don't have to even become a millionaire, believe it or not. I mean, you just have to reach a level of income where money is not that big of a factor anymore. And I believe I read a statistic a few years back that said most people who are making $80,000 a year have reached that level, right? And they said there's really not much disparity between somebody who makes $80,000 a year versus somebody making $200,000 a year, right? There's really not that much disparity. And as somebody who has made that amount of income and then some, right, to the point where now, I mean, I'm pretty financially free. Yeah, you don't really feel it much. I mean, there's not that big of a difference. The only difference now is, I mean, I don't really flinch if I want to buy something. Unless it's a bigger purchase like a car or something like that, I'll definitely do my due diligence and my research on it before I pull the trigger. But I am in a position where, if I want something, I can pretty much buy it. It doesn't mean I spend like a drunken sailor, but like I said, once you hit, I mean, even just 80,000, you'll reach a level to where you start to come to the realization that money is not the most important thing. But when you're still struggling, or when you're broke, or when you're poor, I mean, money is everything, right? And it just becomes like a major focus of your daily life. Like when you wake up and when you go to sleep, you're thinking about how you can make more money. That becomes your focus. What type of side gig can you start? What kind of hustle can you start? What type of career can you get into? What type of promotion can you get at your job? So why? So that you can make more money and stop struggling financially. So you're kind of on this hamster wheel where that is what your life is centered around. But once you reach a level of, quasi financial independence, right, which begins really at 80,000, and you could scale it up from there, 80,000 being the minimum. And once you have, all your bills paid off, you're not worried about, your credit cards anymore. You don't have debt, right? Because if you still have debt, it's going to be hard to really focus on what we're going to talk about in tonight's coaching video. If you still have debt, you're still going to be on that hamster circle. But once you get everything paid off, you don't have any debt, you're ahead of your bills, you've got money in your bank account, and you're not really struggling financially anymore. That's when you come to this realization that some poor people never even come to realize, because they, unfortunately, a lot of people will spend their lives, in this endless, in this endless race to constantly make money. And they don't understand, because they never reach that level, but where they don't have to worry about money. But once you reach a level where you're not worried about money anymore, you realize that the most important asset that you have, okay, the most valuable asset that you have isn't money, it's time, right? So time becomes the most valuable asset. I mean, like, even right now, when somebody asks me to do them a simple favor or something like that, could just be a family member, a lot of times I have to tell them I don't have time, right? It's not that I don't have the money to do it, or I don't want to do it. It's just that my time is the most valuable asset I have right now. And that is something that, poor people don't really get until they cross a level of income. Like I said, it's usually around 80,000 based on the statistics, where you stop worrying about money and you kind of reach, I think they call it Maslow's hierarchy, where you're covered. You have your, you could cover your food, your shelter, your basic expenses. And now you could reach just a higher level of, if you want to call it enlightenment, right? It's kind of a strong word, but you just reach a level where other things become more important. So for me, Number one is time, right? I'm very protective of my time. And number two, experiences, right? You realize like how important experiences are. I mean, because it's not even so much about the money anymore. It's about the experiences, right? I mean, even just like buying some of the cars that I've purchased so far, it's not even the car itself. It's the experience of owning it and sharing it with other people. So time, experiences, and the third thing is family, right? You realize how important that is. And just like, I mean, I still think back to when I was first starting my business and how much time I spent just working nonstop, time that I could have spent with my grandmother, who isn't here anymore, but I was so busy working and just trying to get traction for my business. I mean, I saw my savings dwindling, and all I could think about was making money and just not going back to my corporate job ever again. So that was my primary focus, and now looking back on that, I just, I wish I could tell myself, just try to balance a little bit more, right? Try to balance, right? You don't have to work 24/7. Yeah, stay motivated, great, but take a little bit more time for yourself and spend some time with family, right? Don't deny yourself of experiences, right? Because this ride is pretty short. It's going to end one day, right? And you have to live your life. You have to experience life, and so you really realize what's important. Okay. And this is just something that a lot of people who struggle financially, all their life and, never reach a level to where they're not struggling financially, don't get to experience. So this is why I tell you guys, just try to get to where you need to be financially as quickly as possible so you could stop worrying about money, and you can start really just enjoying your life and just valuing your time, right? And, and it's usually, they have a saying like, when you're broke, you have more time than money, right? But then when you become financially successful, you have more money than time, right? So it's kind of a catch-22. So when you're broke, you have more time than money. You have all the time to do a lot of dumb shit. I mean, a lot of dumb things, right? To get involved with. Excuse my language. Try not to swear, right? You do a lot of dumb things. But when you have money, now it becomes about your time because you have so little of it, and right now it's like, I'm just so busy, now it's about managing my time, right? It's like, where do I find the time to do this? But, now, it's no longer about like when you're first like trying to become financially successful, you're really trying to work on all your business skills and, your marketing skills and, just your ability to scale your business. But once you're able to do that and you gain those skills, then it becomes about time management skills and just balancing your time and balancing your life. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now is just trying to balance everything, man, and just maintain a healthy quality of life, because you don't want to get into this mode where all you do is work, right? That's not a healthy quality of life. You need time for yourself. You need time to rest. You need time to spend with family. You need time to spend by yourself. You need time to experience and enjoy life, and not make it all about, chasing the dollars or, and all that. But in any case, that's what I have to say about tonight's coaching video. Drop your comments below and let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if there's anything you would like to add, anything you would like to share with the tribe. Please drop those comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read your comments, so drop those comments below. And until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets signing out here from my Range Rover, right? This is one of the last series of coaching videos I'm doing here in my Range Rover. It's still hard. It's really hard to let this car go, but this is the last series of coaching videos I'm doing in here. So Don't forget to smash the like button below. Smash that like button right now. Also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my Alpha Male Secrets channel. I've been checking my analytics, man, and too many of you guys are still not yet subscribed to the Alpha Male Secrets channel here on the YouTube. So please make sure you're subscribed as well. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and you know, just help a brother out and subscribe. And for you guys who love my work and all of this amazing content I'm teaching you here on the Alpha Male Secrets, the best way to support my work is becoming a premium member of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm protecting my content from YouTube in the event they try to shut me down one day. They won't be able to, because all my content will be protected. It is being protected on my private platform. So this is the absolute best way to support my work, is becoming a premium Alpha Male Secrets subscriber on my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which is being hosted on a private platform. Right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets content from me. So take advantage of it. Okay, all you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.